Hello everyone, good morning to you all, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys very much for being here today. Jackie, Tao, and John, welcome. And thank you guys for being here. So the plan for today is twofold. The first thing I want to do is start working on opening up a Therazane rep. We need an enchant. I don't remember if it's a helm enchant or a shoulder enchant, but there's stuff I need from reps. So I'd like to start working on that. I'm hoping maybe this is our opening to Therazane. We haven't met Therazane yet. And everything we've been doing over here, I guess, has been for the Earthen. Let's check reputations. Yeah, see, we haven't even opened it up. So I guess all I can really do is keep questing here until we do open it up. Then we keep questing after we open it up, and then I can buy the tabard, and we can put the tabard on and farm some dungeons. And then, so that's thing number one. And the other thing I want to do is build up a decent DPS set for my off-spec. There was one boss in the raid last night that really only needed one tank, and neither of us had a DPS set. Paladin tank was wholly off-spec, and I just am a bum and I don't have gear. So I'd like to get some DPS gear, that way I can do, like, you know, because warrior is really good damage. I could have cranked some serious damage onto that boss and it would have been a fun time. But I didn't have a set to do it in. So I want to fix that. I am not seeing whatever this is that it's trying to point me towards. I'm also, strangely, I'm not seeing it on the map. Very weird. Of course I have to have all kinds of issues. Yeah, I don't know these quests, so this is like questing in areas I don't remember, and I don't understand what this one is supposed to be. And I don't even seem to have a quest called this in my log. Here it is, diplomacy first. Meet Stonecaller Mirla aboard the Alliance gunship. What? Look at that. I had to read the quest. There's no... she doesn't have an indicator of any kind. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Wayne, we got him down to 0.02% apparently on the one attempt. I've never seen a boss go to 0.02% and not be dead. Yeah, we didn't complete it. No, we got to Cho'Gall. We did many attempts at Cho'Gall. We got him down, like, consistently, we were getting him within 5%. Like, consistently. Like, pull after pull at the end. We were... oh my god. I just teleported through the wall, like, it's like the Philadelphia experiment up in here. We got him down, like, consistently low. We just couldn't finish him off. It felt like a stars have to align type of thing. And... yeah, I think, like, a little bit more gear. Now we have the muscle memory for it. If everyone has a little bit more gear, if everyone can put out a little bit more DPS, if the healers can heal a little bit more, if the tanks can live a little bit longer, like a little bit more gear, and I think it'll be easy, because now we've done it so many times, we like have the muscle memory of the fight. So yeah, it was really fun. That being said, I still can't find this lady. Maybe she's up this way. Maybe she's up at the very top. Blood Moon, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. I have this feeling like she's supposed to be like right here, but she's not. This dude doesn't look like he's doing very well. But yeah, still no turn in. Let's take the staircase. Here she is. This is not leading me into Therazane stuff. I really just want to start doing the Therazane specific quests. I'm not sure how to get to that point. I mean, is there a place I can go and just like talk to Therazane, the Earth Mother, and she'll start giving me quests? Because I would just as soon do that. Maybe I just have to look this up, I think. Like, I'll take these quests, but this doesn't seem like it's gonna get me towards Therazane rep. This is like some alliance stuff. Let's see how to start Therazane rep quests. Cataclassic. Complete quest in Deepholm. Thanks. Complete quests in Deepholm. Yeah, it's a little bit more specific than that, Google. It's actually like some specific quests. How to unlock Therazane dailies. You must complete the entire quest chain in Deepholm. Oh dear God. Guys, we might have to do the entire quest chain in Deepholm. Does this count as the entire quest chain? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna do things here on the boat really quick, but then I'm gonna head back over here. All I remember about that area is that we were dealing with Earthen. And the Earthen, if anything is gonna get me into Therazane rep, it seems like stuff dealing with Earthen, maybe like the main storyline, and I don't know what this stuff is. Ship is filled with rats. Bring him a bottle of whiskey. I don't really want to do this stuff right now. So I'm not going to. I'm going to try to follow up on these other things we had going on already. And we'll see how that goes. And also, I'll probably queue up for some dungeons while we do this, because like I said, the other part of today is getting together some DPS gear. What I want to do first, though, maybe we'll warm up in a heroic. I should do my daily Vortex Pinnacle. Let's do that and see if we can get the gun to drop. And then I can like kind of drink my coffee and wake up a little bit and be prepared to quest. Doing quests that I don't know always gets a little bit challenging for me. In Cataclysm, the best spec, like basically the best DPS spec in the entire game in Cata is Arms Warrior. Yeah, S tier DPS, potentially out DPSing every other class. It's Arms Warrior. And I love Arms Warrior. It's like this is the expansion where I needed to play DPS because Arms Warrior is like I don't like Fury. I'm not a big fan of Fury. So yeah, this was the time Arms Warrior was the best. So that's really exciting. And I've already got a couple of things. I have a 346 sword, so I have a heroic sword. I've got a 346 trinket with a bunch of hit on it. I've got a 333 trinket with a bunch of strength on it. And I have a 346 ring. So I have a couple of pieces. We're not starting from nothing. But we are gonna roll on any DPS stuff that drops, like while we do these runs, even if I'm here as a tank, like I'm gonna roll on it. In this run, there's no DPS that really needs warrior DPS stuff. It's me and the Pally, so. Ghost and Coffee, the music in this dungeon makes you angry. It's very like subtle, it's like soothing. I've always found it kind of relaxing. Why are you so mad, bro? I'm like, all I've done on this character is tank. This character is built to tank. That's all I do. Yeah, during time walking in retail. Yeah, I do realize time walking started. It's, you know what? It's really hard to like be a person who enjoys multiple things in different versions of the game. Like, I just killed my first raid bosses in Classic last night. Super exciting. It's been a long time since I've killed some raid bosses, and I had a really good time. It kind of made me want to do a couple of things for this character. If I'm going to keep killing raid bosses, I kind of need to do like a couple of things for this character. But yeah, I'm missing time walking right now. I do want to be leveling up a druid tank, getting them through dungeons and gearing them up. I want to get my hunter up. I want to get my warlock geared. I have about 17 things I want to do. But I only have about 4 hours a day to play the game, which makes it really hard. And then I only have 7 days in the week, and I only have 30 days in the month, and eventually I'm going to die. Makes it really hard to decide like how to spend my time. I should stop finding things that I enjoyed like doing, you know. I shouldn't have raided. If I hadn't raided last night, then I wouldn't have had fun. I wouldn't have had a great time, and I wouldn't be playing this character today. This character would be on the shelf. You know, what you have to do is you have to cut yourself off from more fun. You gotta stop the fun. You're having fun with one thing, okay, that's good. Good enough, no more fun. Fun's over. Because if you keep finding different things that are fun, you will quickly run out of time to do anything. Fun is bad, yeah. There needs to be less fun. If there's less fun, you have more time. Time is money. Money is time. Time is valuable. Fun is useless. Less fun, more time, more money. Obviously. Healing. So I'm so tempted to take this for my priest, but like, when am I gonna level the priest up? After I've leveled up 15 other characters in 6 versions of the game? Like, when's all that gonna happen? I gotta send Blizzard an email. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of them putting fun things into their games that make me want to play all of them. I'm just tired of it. I'm not gonna stand for it anymore, and you shouldn't either. Hashtag make WoW Shadowlands again, where nobody wants to play. And we all have plenty of time. Because there's no content. If you hate fun, go back to SOD. See, that's one thing I literally don't have to worry about, yeah. Oh my god, thank god. Could you imagine if I also had to play SOD? We would never get anything done. We would never accomplish anything. I would have so many more YouTube comments from angry people who are mad that I can't focus on a single thing and that I never accomplish anything useful. It'd probably be good. It would probably be better for the algorithm if I got more comments. Yeah, imagine if I played SOD. Ugh. But for realsies, it's really hard on a daily basis for me to decide what I want to do. It's incredibly hard. I think like it's because I have a substantial amount of time. Maybe if I had less time to play WoW, maybe it would be easier for me to decide on like one thing and do that one thing. Maybe it's because I have this like certain amount of time that's more than a little, but less than like all day. It makes it really hard to decide, like, what do I want to focus on today? Yeah, Mike, you wish you can get out of the remix too? Yeah, that's... I retired. That was one thing I also was able to, like, write off. I was able to write off remix as something that I wasn't really going to want to spend time with. Mainly because my characters are going to be stuck in it. So that was an easy one. That saved me a lot of time. I rotate my playtimes well. A lot of people don't think so. Yeah, I feel like I do the best I can. But there are vocal people who would really rather have me focus on like one thing. And like I think some of them mean one version of the game, whatever version they happen to like the most, I'm sure. And then I think some people mean like literally focus on one character, whatever character they happen to like the most, I'm sure. And yeah, like, and who am I to say that those people are wrong? You know, like yeah, like maybe that is what I should be doing. Maybe I should be focusing on one version of the game, on one character, doing every single thing I can for that character, making it the penultimate character of the game. Best character ever made. Character of year, for sure. Like, maybe I should be doing that. Maybe that would be better for me. Maybe that'd be better for you guys. Maybe that would be, like, more rewarding. I don't know. Instead, I, like, wake up and I'm like, what do I want to do today? I'm just a creature of pure, like, impulse. You know, I just get whatever impulse I have. That's what I do. And I try to justify it like that. I try to say, well, you know, I play a variety of the game. At least it's relatively well balanced around here. But really, maybe that's an excuse for my complete lack of ability to pay attention or focus. I don't know. It's hard to say. This group is sick of my lollygagging. I am doing some serious lollygagging while we chat this morning, and this group is tired of it. I think they've nominated someone to pull all the groups for us, because obviously I am not doing that quickly enough. John, you played a druid tank, and only that tank, from vanilla until Battle for Azeroth. Oh, you played with a druid tank. You didn't play the druid tank. Okay. You knew someone. I was gonna say, man, congrats. That's dedication. Even the guy, like, who got me into the game, my old buddy, who, like, he devoted his entire life to the game. He would play the game for like 14 hours a day, like whenever he could. Most days he could play for 12 to 14 hours a day. Even he like had multiple characters that he played. He switched mains over time. The one thing that stayed consistent after vanilla era was that he was a tank. He always tanked. But every time a new tank class would come out, he would try it. When the Death Knight came out, he was a Death Knight. When the Monk came out, he was a Monk. When the Demon Hunter came out, he was a Demon Hunter, and I think he probably landed on Demon Hunter. So he played so much, but even he split his time around. Like, he was super obsessed with the game. He wanted to like know the most about the game. He wanted to be the best tank, but he would not stick with just one class. So it's crazy to me that people can play a lot of the game, especially people who play a lot of the game, that they can focus on like one character. Yeah, you're in Mop Remix. You have a bunch of tunes. Yeah, and I think that's how people play WoW these days. I think people like have multiple characters. More and more, like, they're pushing us to play different versions of the game. So like more and more, I feel like people are playing different versions of WoW. They're not playing just one version. And I think like more people like play that way. When we get some more people in here today, I'll have a couple of interesting poll questions. I want to find out like how many people play more than one version of WoW, how many people play more than two versions of WoW, and how many people only play one character. Like I have some questions for the community. So I'm gonna wait a little while, and then a little bit later I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. Ghost and Coffee, you pick a character for an X-Pack, and then that's it. Like, you play that character for that expansion. See, that's one way to go. Do you play other versions of the game, or do you only play Modern, though? Like, that's another question. So in Modern, you main one character per X-Pack. You burn out in leveling. Oh. Yeah, so you've dabbled though. Like, you try to dabble in different versions. Like, yeah, Blizzard pushes you to do that. Because, like, look where the hype is. The hype is here. Go with the hype. Check out the hype. Over in Classic. So they want you to play multiple versions, it seems like. Yeah, you'd be surprised by how many people would rather that I would express that they'd rather I do like one thing, focus on something, accomplish greater things on one character in one version of the game. And so, like, because it gets suggested to me so, I say suggested, because it gets politely suggested to me so often that I should do something more like that, I do have to think about it sometimes, and wonder, like, what would that look like? What would that even look like? Don't believe the hype, right? I guess maybe what would be useful for me is if I at least had a main character focus in the versions of WoW that I do play. Like, let's say if I'm playing Kata, maybe I just play my warrior. And if I'm playing retail, I just play my Shadow Priest. Maybe that would be a half measure. Because I know for sure that I can never mono play one version of the game. I don't think I could pick retail or classic and say I am only going to play this version. So I don't think that's a possibility. But I could probably pick a character and say, okay, this is it. And then when we want to level stuff, we can go play vanilla and level, because the leveling in vanilla never ends. It takes like 300 hours. So whenever we want to be leveling characters, we can just go there. Last night was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun last night. That's why we're here today and we have actual goals. Like, and I've said this before, like, when I'm actually doing endgame content, it's easier to care about the character. It's easier to care about doing things like getting your rep and getting your enchants. Like, I can care about those things in a world where they actually matter. And the world where they matter is the world, in this version, it's the world where I'm killing raid bosses every week. If I can kill some raid bosses every week, well, then suddenly I want the character to have nice things. Suddenly I have a reason to wake up in the morning and say, okay, I'm gonna play on the warrior today. In a world where I can kill raid bosses. It makes it easier. Let's see, I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to pull them back. Yeah, I think, like, for now, like, I'm gonna focus most of my Kata time, I think, on this character. Unless I get to a point on this character where they literally have everything they need. They have all their enchants, they have all their gems, they have all their gear, they have a little bit of money in the bank. Like, until I get to a point on this character in Kata where, like, they don't need enchants, they don't need gems, they don't need, like, pre-raid gear. When the character gets to that point, then I think it would be acceptable to, like, do other things. Once my reputations are maxed out, then that would be, like, maybe the time that an alt would be more acceptable. And if I'm killing raid bosses, that has an appeal to me. And then in retail, when I have a focus in retail, like, I think that's about, you know, obviously that's about Mythic Plus, but maybe in retail, if I started doing some raiding in retail, like at least normal modes for War Within, maybe that would help me stick on one character in retail. Like, yeah, I think I'd really like to do the warrior here and the shadow priest in retail. I think I want that to be, like, those are my mains. And that'll make it a little easier to decide what I want to do every day. And maybe it'll make some people happy who, like, rightfully wish that I had a little bit more focus and that I took characters a little bit further and all that good stuff. And I have to find some ways to make money. Like, I think on this character I have to farm up some leather, and I have to start selling leather on the auction house because I'm pretty broke. Pretty broke. And I don't know if the guild bank is just going to support my raiding habits, so I'm going to have to actually have money to contribute for things. No gun today, guys. Ugh, we're never going to see this gun. Man. I wish there was like a crafted alternative that I could save up some cash for. Because yeah, this drop rate is bad. We've never seen it drop. It is bad. Okay. Like maybe I should take a look on the internet. Like where can I get a good stat stick besides this place? So I'll just do stat stick. Yeah, it's like, am I gonna find this on the internet? Probably not. It's so hard these days to actually find simple things. I have to look at like a gearing guide, I guess. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I can't Google that, right? Exactly. I called it a stat stick. The internet doesn't speak my language today. So no dice there. Eventually one will like drop from a raid boss or something, I hope. So I just don't see that one from him ever dropping. You know, I should maybe I can probably do this in defensive, but what I should really do, let's save everything to the tank set right now. And then let's put some of our DPS stuff on. And then we'll change specs. Alright, and then this one will do a DPS set for now. It's been a long time since I pressed the arms buttons. What's the best way to level up in retail WoW right now? Just take the Cataclysm Timewalking from Chromie and go to any zones in Eastern Kingdoms and Duratar that you want to. And you can basically quest in any zone in Eastern Kingdoms and Duratar. The questing is really straightforward. You don't have to deal with a lot of like weird elevation issues. The quests are relatively close together, which makes things feel like smoother. Yeah, that's what I always do. I always just do Cataclysm Timewalking, and I open my map and I pick zones, and we just go to zones that we want to quest in. Let's see. Why is this being so strange? There we go. View talent trees. Okay. I really don't know what I'm doing with this spec, and for right now it really doesn't matter very much. I'll look at an actual spec at some other point in time. And now I have this issue. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Let's see if this kills things any faster. Yeah, do random yes. Do dungeons a little bit as you level. Especially if you're DPS and you have like a 8 to 10 minute timer between runs. You're gonna need the gear as you level up. So yeah, definitely just intersperse your questing with dungeons. Remember that a lot of the dungeons have quests inside of them. Do the quest, and then before you leave the group, you click on your little green eyeball, and you say, when you're done with the run, you killed the last boss, you teleport out of dungeon, and then you click on the green eyeball, you teleport back into dungeon, and then you turn in your quest that you picked up at the beginning. Don't be like me. Take the quest, complete the quest, leave the instance group. Now teleport out of dungeon, teleport back to dungeon, turn in the quest, then leave instance group. What's going on with all my buttons? Okay, firstly, we can't ride around on this thing. Can't ride around on that thing. That's not going to cut it. We don't have a flying mount filter. Okay, I'm not sure why. Now we are after Master's Gate. While we're doing this, I will just queue up for some randoms, because I am trying to build up my DPS set. I'm not going to tank these, I am going to actually DPS them. So we will just pop ourselves into the queue for some random DPS action while we do these quests. There was a filter button? I didn't see it. Well, I see it, but it's like, yeah, we have a filter button, but there's no like flying and ground. There's collected and not collected. That's what I meant. Yeah, there's no filter for just flying. There is in retail, but apparently not in Cataclysm. Twilight's hammer under the Titan Waygate, and it appears they're attempting to activate it. Oh dear God. Yeah, it's a retail only thing, it looks like. Beast Mastery Hunter? Beast Mastery Hunter's pretty easy. I'm only level 30, so I've like, my Beast Mastery journey is pretty young. But it seems like a pretty easy class to pick up. All your stuff is instant cast, you don't have to worry about standing in place. Yeah. It's a really easy class to learn, at least it has been so far for me. Martin, thank you so much, man, for the $30 super. That is a lot of support, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Hello and good morning to you. Thanks for hanging out while we do some stuff in Cata. Does it matter what kind of pet you choose? The type of pet matters much less in retail. I don't believe the type of pet matters at all. You're pretty much free to like pick any pet you like the look of. There might be some hunters that have like a couple of specifics, but yeah, from what I understand, like it's not like vanilla where you really had to worry about that sort of thing. Just pick a pet you like. I've had a low pixel wolf the entire time I've been playing mine. I need to upgrade my pet. We're looking for Twilight documents. Twilight documents. It looks like I would be standing on them. I don't think there are different elevations to this place, are there? There's not like an elevator that takes us up, is there? Some of the quest tracking for like the Cata quest is so weird. Like, I wonder if I should just turn Questy off and try to rely on like the in-game stuff. Because yeah, it's not working. Like the in-game, the Questy objectives are not working. Ooh. We might not do this whole run. I don't like Deadmines. I don't like the Deadmines revamp. So we'll see if the run goes smooth or not. But we may kill a couple bosses just to not get Deserter, and we may pop out of this one. This is not a fun one for me. Not a fun one for me. I guess I didn't realize I was going to get queues every 3 minutes. I won't keep us in the queue if we're going to get a queue every 3 minutes, because like that way I'm never going to get any questing done. And I need to start moving a little bit on these Therazane quests to like figure out like what I'm doing. Marlena, good afternoon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out last night watching the raid. Mike, can't you change the type of pet your pet is though? I thought you could go into like a talent menu or an ability menu and choose like if your pet is ferocity or whatever the options are. I thought in retail you could literally go in and like pick that. Like make whatever pet a ferocity pet or whatever. I could have swore I heard about this somewhere. What? Why do we? We had a tank. Oh, good. Do we not have a tank? Like, oh, that's great. Let me. I'm gonna teleport out. I'm gonna teleport out and just like. Dude got into a run with a DPS warrior and he just bailed. He was like, "Nope, I'm out." Yeah, and then we're right back. We're stuck right back here where I can't figure out what's going on with this quest. Twilight documents. Oh, it's a dungeon. You think I have to do this to like get into Therazane questing? They wouldn't make me do a dungeon, would they? Maybe they would. And so where are these quest turn-ins? It says I have 2 quest turn-ins somewhere. And I can't find those either. Maybe they're outside. You only need to kill 1 boss. I thought. Yeah, I thought you kill 1 boss and you should be good to go. Maybe they changed it. Maybe they changed it. Yeah, because the way I understand it to work, you're there for 1 boss, you're free to leave. I feel like my quest tracking and everything is just completely broken. And it's like completely broken and it's like just lying to my face. There are clearly no turn-ins here, right? Like we don't see any turn-ins here. Why can't they fix Questy? Why can't they make an add-on that works? And if they can't make it work, why don't they just stop making it? It's like it's not doing it. So there we go, we have no Questy. We still have quest markers. I'm remembering why I stopped questing. I remember we just quit questing. I just literally, I couldn't quest anymore on this character. We completely stopped questing. And I started doing dungeons because like a lot of the quests, this was my experience. I'm just wondering like, where the hell is the quest? Why can't I find it? How would I get to it? Like, I still don't know. Like, here we are 2 months later and I still can't quest here. I still don't know how to get I can't even get a quest turned in. It makes no sense. Yeah, and I have to do, apparently I have to do every quest here in order to unlock Therazane rep. Like, what am I missing? Like, the place is only so big. Like, this is the whole place. Like, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to be. Here it is. No, oh my god. Yep, I remember now. I remember having all these problems.
Goodbye. Baladash Malanore. Salama Ashalanore. Speak quickly.
Alright. Let's go. On retail, it's 1 and done. You can leave after 1, but in Kata, they changed it. That's incredibly disrespectful of people's time. The other thing to keep in mind is that no matter what, you have a 15-minute wait. So let's say that I get into a run with a group like I am right now, but since I'm not there, they kick me. I still have a 15-minute timer. So there's already punishment for leaving early. Like if you kill 1 boss and you leave, you're still gonna have like 12 minutes on your timer before you can queue back up again. So like you're already being punished with a wait if you have to leave early. So to not let you leave early without giving you the full deserter, like that's really rude. If you kill a boss, you should be free to go. Because there could be anything could be going on in the group. The group could be a really awful group, okay, but you stick it out, you kill a boss with them. Something could come up in real life, like, oh crap, I gotta go do this, but you know what, let me kill this boss with them and then I'll go. Like, you shouldn't get deserter. Yeah, I don't think you should get deserter if you've killed the boss. Because you're already gonna have a timer anyway. You're not gonna be able to leave and then like after 1 boss and queue right back up. I don't know.
show you the power of the arcade. Fist of Blade. Let's do it! Arcane power!
I stood right in the fire, just completely tunneled my action bar. It was fun while I was alive. Yeah, I just completely tunneled it. I don't know these buttons yet, but they seem like the buttons are fun to press. I don't remember them at all, so I'm like staring at my buttons, standing right in the fire. For not having any DPS gear at all, really, we're doing okay. For being in like a full set of tank gear, basically.
You oaf. Scales have tipped.
Guys, apparently I am the only person left alive. I am the sole survivor of whatever absolute silliness just went on. That doesn't really like bode well for me. Let's do rallying cry. Let's do this. Do I kill this guy? I don't know. Damn it, son of a bitch. I am waiting for a res. I am not doing the spirit run. So yeah, there's that. I'm not really sure. I guess I know what happened. The tank pulled too much, I guess. We lost the healer. Oh my god, people. Come on, people. What's wrong with you people? Oh my god, we wiped. I better leave the group. My time is more valuable than this. Dude just flat out admits it. He made it look like I was typing it. Oh no, it was the hunter. See, the hunter admitted what he did. He said, my bad, I pulled those guys. This guy said, it happens. Right. It does happen. And now we need a healer. Are we in the queue? Yes. Yes, we are. Now, like, while we're looking for a healer, like, maybe I should teleport out. Maybe we should do some quests. Do you guys see this in your heroics and in your 5-mans? Just like in Cataclysm Classic, like people are so quick to leave. They're so quick to leave and they're so quick to kick. It's like they don't even think about it. Like something goes wrong and like there's always going to be somebody who either leaves or votes to kick. Like the first time anything ever happens. I actually think that Mythics and Retail are a better player environment than Heroics and Cataclysm. Because there's like a sense of a little bit of permanence in Mythics. Like I feel like people try to stick together and they try to do good. And I feel like like every once in a while you get someone who's completely unhinged in a Mythic and they like lash out and leave right away. It's usually a tank. But for the most part, it feels like people like really try to stick together. in heroics in Cata, like people either kick or they quit. Like it always happens. And I feel like it's just like it's a worse player environment than Mythics, which I never would have really thought, but like that was before actually playing Mythics. And look, we're not getting a healer. Like I'm gonna teleport out. I don't want to leave the group, but like, you know, I do got stuff to do. I do got the stuff to do. And it looks like healers are kind of a hot commodity right now. The really weird thing is I remember us already doing this quest. I could have swore we did this quest. Like when we were leveling up. I don't know. That... I don't know if that did anything for us. Well, that's why the music is quiet, because the music is actually quiet. I was hoping this would teleport me to where the group leader was at. There we go. Oh, that was nice, though. That was a nice little skip. I'm here. Don't kick me. I'm just trying to optimize my time in the game. Mantar, good evening, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Do we have a schedule to finish the raid last night? I think we put something on the Discord calendar. I didn't really look at it after the raid, but I'm pretty sure there is something up. I'm not sure. I don't think it was tonight. It might have been Friday. I really like. I feel like it'd be better to do like both raids and just have. I think cleanup is probably Friday. It makes sense to have cleanup on Friday, because in my mind you do your Tuesday raiding. Whatever you have scheduled for Tuesday, you try to get as much done as you can on Tuesday. Then you do your Thursday raid, you get as much done as you can, and then on Friday you come in and you finish whatever bosses you didn't kill on Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm kind of assuming that's the way we're doing it. If that's not the way we're doing it, then we will probably have to change to doing it that way. Because otherwise you're going to do a Tuesday raid and a Wednesday cleanup and a Thursday raid and a Friday cleanup. And you don't really need that. You really just need the 2 raids and then 1 day for cleanup. That should be, that's 3 raids in a week. And that's what my guild used to do. When we were doing heroics, like heroic raids, we did 3 raid nights a week. And then typically that 3rd night was cleanup of whatever we didn't finish the first 2 nights. I just know that I'm not going to be able to come to 2 cleanup nights. Like if we try to split the cleanup nights into like different nights, then I'm not going to be able to come to all those. And that's going to be a bummer, and that's going to be pretty inconsistent. But I can probably do like 2 main nights and then 1 cleanup night. With the idea that eventually, like, we're not always going to need that cleanup night. You know, once we have everything down, we're not going to need it. I've never understood this fight. Like, you know, 20 years later, I don't understand the fight. I'm trying not to get killed, basically. But I don't know what this flaming molten slag guy is doing. I feel like maybe those need to be taken care of. This is why I hate Deadmines. Like, I might leave from this run, because I already mentioned earlier that I hate the Deadmines. I don't really want to waste my time here. So I might leave this run too, after, like, you know, a couple wipes. Just, like, I just want to go do other stuff. So, I feel like we gave it a wipe, we gave it till the group rebuilt, and now we're in this boss fight, and, like, I don't understand the boss fight. I don't expect them to understand the boss fight. They don't understand the boss fight, and neither do I. So, I don't want to beat my head into the wall here. Maybe we'll try it one more time, and if we can't get it this time, then I'm going to go ahead and leave the group, and we'll focus on questing for a bit. I really wanted to get into Therazane Rep today. I wouldn't have queued at all had I known we were going to get a dungeon so quickly. No idea where I'm going in here. That's part of the problem. I can't believe we're still doing spirit runs. Unbelievable. Am I gonna find the dungeon entrance? Probably not. You almost move too fast to be down in these corridors. I'm like moving way too fast. It's making me like motion sick. Maybe this way. Yeah, he was down to it was 0.02% is where Cho'Gall was at. At one attempt, he was down to 0.02%. Like every attempt at the end, we were getting him to like 5-6%. Like basically every attempt. It just needs, everyone needs a little bit more gear. If we can do a little bit more DPS, a little bit more healing, and stay alive a little bit longer, then we'll get him. Alright, looks like we did lose a DPS. Again, can't really blame them. The spirit run is also like a bad thing. The spirit run like is such a point of friction. Like now I get it. Like somebody dies, like we didn't release last time. I wasn't thinking about the spirit run, but yeah, the spirit run is like absolutely awful. Like you're already dead. You've already wiped. You already have to be at the beginning of the instance at least. Like I'd say just put us in the beginning of the instance. Maybe less people would leave. I have to believe that less people would leave group after a wipe if we didn't have to do a spirit run. Can someone use the Reaper? So no one used the Reaper last time. Apparently we were supposed to use the Reaper maybe to pick up the ads. Maybe the Reaper is used to pick up the ads. And then if nobody knows that and they don't do it, then the group wipes. So that explains it.
Target acquired. Harvesting servos engaged. Safety restrictions offline. Catastrophic system failure imminent. Overdrive engine activated.
This looks to be going much smoother. Am I trying out arms? No, not really trying it out. We've played this way before for a lot of the leveling process. I'm trying to build up a DPS set.
Shutting down.
There was a boss last night in the raid where we only needed one tank. But the other tank had a wholly off spec and I was a scrub that had no gear. So I'm trying to put my DPS set together so that when there are those times where one of the tanks can go DPS, I can go DPS and slam out some DPS. It's part of what we're doing. Yeah, like I guess we're getting more practice with it. Like we leveled with it for a little while, and then what happened was I got really bored of questing, and I just went tank, and then I started to just tank dungeons to level up. And originally this character was going to be an arms warrior, but then we just kind of naturally became a tank because I got sick of questing. The tank is dead wherever they are. I'm not sure why. Not really sure why. Didn't really see what happened. He just kind of went out here and died. Now I kind of know why he died. It's something to do with the red circles. Not 100% sure what, but it's something to do with the red circles. I have to leave this run. Yeah, I can't spend my whole morning in here, guys. I really do have things I really would like to accomplish. And as we talked about earlier, I have so many things I want to accomplish in different versions of the game. Like I can't waste my time in this run. They can find another DPS to struggle along through this with them. I can't do it. I don't want to spend my morning wiping in Deadmines. It's not my jam. They took this from like a dungeon that was really fun and enjoyable and thematic and turned it into like just a terrible place to be. I would love someone to explain to me, like, why is there a spirit healer here, but when we die, we don't come here? When we die, we're out in Westfall. But there's a spirit healer right here, right outside the portal. And it would make life so much easier if we appeared here. I bet we're supposed to appear here. And I bet back in frickin' 2011 we did. But for some reason today, we don't appear here at all. Even though there is a spirit healer right here outside the instance portal. I gotta leave the group. Well, we didn't get Deserter, so there's that. Makes no sense. Yeah, I don't get it. Alex, you're in Deadmines too, man? I hope your run is going better than my run did. Yeah, I can't do that. Insult to injury is finding the spirit healer right outside of the gate. What do I need? Fire. This guy. This dude's an elite. Not really sure if I'm going to be able to kill an elite. I don't really have any potions that are going to be helpful. Invite. I guess he does not want to be in our group. It looks like we got credit for it anyway. I don't really know why we weren't in the group, but we got credit. So I'll take it. Let's see. Decryption made easy. Plans decrypted. I don't know what that means. Plans decrypted. Aha. A decryption engine. In Kata, you share quest named bosses. Oh, that was like step 1 towards sharing all tags. That's cool. Alright, Cat as the midpoint between classic and modern. It's really put on display in instances like that where, like, yes, this one mob, these certain types of mobs are shared, but everything else is not shared. When did they put mob tagging sharing into the game? Was it Mop that just shared all the mobs? I feel like it was probably Mop. When do I think I'll run the bear through some time walking? This week. Yeah, sometime this week. Maybe sometime today. I don't know. But yeah, soon. We will do it. Yep, we were talking earlier. There are like too many things I want to do in the game. There are too many things I want to do in different versions of the game. And the more things I find that I enjoy, the harder it becomes to manage my time and have any kind of focus. So like, there's still a bunch of things I'm planning to do, but eventually, like, I'm gonna have to have a focus. Yeah. Eventually in retail, I'm gonna have to have a main, and I'm gonna have to, like, focus more time on that character. And then when those characters, when the main gets to a point where there's literally, like, just nothing else that I need, then that'd be more of a time for, like, alts and stuff, but... Yep. I have too many things I want to do, and I only have, like, 4 hours, 5 hours a day to play. And it's becoming a problem. Am I gonna not be able to find these guys again? Probably. Here they are. They're hiding behind the anvil. That's what I figured out. Is like Questy is showing them, but they're hiding behind the anvil.
I am forsaken.
Like, the thing is about retail, like, I kind of already know that I'm gonna be maining my Shadow Priests in War Within. Like, that's kind of already, I've kind of already decided that.
Victory
Now, like, the other thing is, like, yes, by playing more and more characters, like, maybe that character could be dethroned at some point. Maybe they could be dethroned. I don't know.
Guides us.
Maybe I gear up my Destro Warlock and I decide, dang, Destro Warlock is the way to go. Like, that's always a possibility.
Farewell.
But at some point, like, by the time War Within comes out, I'm gonna have to have a main, and that's probably gonna have to be like my War Within character that we do all War Within stuff on. Like, I'll be out of characters to level up. Basically, everything will be like sitting at level 80, or level 70, whatever. And we'll have to, like, have some focus. There's more quests in a portal here? Yeah, I haven't seen... There's an instance portal that leads to Stonecore. Like, so I guess I should, like, maybe I should eventually do Stonecore. Let's just queue up as a DPS, specifically for Stonecore. Like, that should take a little while. And then we can get that quest done. Yeah, I didn't see a portal. I'm hoping if there's like some magical portal they want me to go in, that they would guide me to that. Like, there's a portal to Orgrimmar. Like, this looks like a portal, but it's not. There's nothing else like back here. There's portals to the cities, and that's like the only portals that I know about. And no one has told me to jump through a portal yet. The only portal that I see is the portal to Stonecore, which is an instance. Yeah, all I'm trying to do here is get to a point where we need to get Therazane rep to friendly. We need to open Therazane rep because I still don't have Therazane rep. Like, for whatever reason. I need to get it to friendly so that we can buy the tabard. Once I have the tabard, we don't necessarily have to, like, do a bunch of quests for rep. I can wear the tabard, I can spam heroics if I want to do it that way. But yeah, I do need to... I do need to unlock the rep, which so far has not happened. I have to believe these objectives are actually on the ship. Right? Spool of rope. Bottle of whiskey, these have to be on this boat. They have to be. Nothing else makes sense. It's in the Therazane's throne. Yeah, see, I don't even know where that is. I'm just trying to like let the quests are gonna have to guide me wherever they want me to go. I'm sure like in time it'll make sense. Bottle of whiskey. No idea where that could be. No, the quest tracking here doesn't work because the boat is moving and the quest tracking does not move. So the quest tracking is only right when the boat is perfectly over that spot. Other than that, we get no quest tracking at all, which is awesome. And it's here we go, right here, right on deck. How many of these do we need? Just the one.
Need help? Go with honor, friend. Life bless you.
Is that it? What else do we got going on here? Yeah, I don't know what else we're doing here. We are also looking for slain crew member information. Okay, slain crew member information. What does that mean? I see lots of slain crew members. I'm not sure how I would get information out of them. Aha. With a quest item that wasn't showing before. Invalid target, okay. There we go, let's try this guy. 6-second cooldown. Okay, they go aggressive and we kill them again.
I was born to fly. May the ancestors watch over you. I was born to fly.
Okay, I give up. I'll tell you everything.
There's like a whole event playing out about this guy. Not sure if we tagged him and it seemed okay, but I don't think we're gonna get credit for whatever's happening here. You know what? Whatever happened, we did get credit for it. I don't really know what happened. I think she showed up on a griffin, and maybe she just drops him out the window. I guess that's what it means to be subdued, to be dropped, like inevitably to go splat on the mountainside below. That seems pretty subdued. Mike, welcome back, man.
May the ancestors watch over you. I was born to fly.
Oh no, this is the guy we drop in the propeller blade. Oh, gross.
All right,
This is
sunshine.
terrible.
Time to spill your guts before I spill them for you.
Wait! You can't do this! You people must have a code of honor or something!
Nah, we don't.
I'm a daughter of the Wildhammer clan and a shaman of the Earthen Ring. My code compels me to honor my ancestors and the elements. Doesn't say a damn thing about dog ugly ogres.
Stop it, you tiny angry woman! Oh,
We have to wait for this to finish.
You can start by telling us where the world pillar fragment is. My griffins start to look a wee bit tired from hauling you around.
I don't know if we're gonna make it.
It was delivered to the fort!
We're not gonna make it. We're gonna miss this one.
I swear, that's all I know.
I mean, I could just do the dungeon, but then we have to do the whole event again.
You vicious little worm!
Oh, you were never in any danger, sweetheart. My friends down below would have caught you. You're worth far too much to us.
Damn it. Oh, we didn't teleport in. Oh, we got into the group, but it didn't teleport us.
Have any idea what the Twilight Council will
Oh, that's
do to me
cool.
when they find out I've talked?
We'll probably get kicked from the group for not being there right away, but you know.
Interesting. I've never heard of the Twilight Council. Until now.
Alright, let me off. It's not letting me teleport. Oh no. They're gonna kick us for sure. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't know why, guys. I don't know why it's not letting me teleport to the dungeon.
Ancestors watch over you.
There's no bugs in the game. The game is perfect and there's no bugs. There we go. Maybe we just can't be on that ship. So we're looking for Twilight documents. I don't know if this is something that I have to pick up off the ground or if it's a drop from an enemy or what. But that's the quest.
This has taught me one very important lesson. Well, two, if you count how to hold yourself through it yet. Survival!
I wish the tank would stop like spinning the boss like crazy. Oh, you know what? It's Army of the Living Dead, isn't it? So annoying. What an annoying ability. Oh, good. Good. Perfect. 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 Right into the death cloud. That's what you like to see. And then for some reason dead again. This time no death cloud. This time seemingly no problems, but just as dead. I charged into a little tiny spider mob, bounced off of him and died. Fun times. All right, here are the documents. Lael, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. How'd the raid go? It went okay. We got 3 out of 4 down. We got the last boss consistently within 5%. And there was one pull where we got him to 0.02%. And yet somehow he lived. So yeah, it was good. These are the first raid bosses that I've killed in Classic. So it was super exciting. I had a good time. We'll see how Thursday goes. Thursday we're going to try to do a Blackwing Descent. So we'll see how that goes. Like Cho'Gall, like the Cho'Gall fight isn't even really a hard fight. I think like with a little bit more gear, we're going to be able to do it just fine. Because like we have the mechanics down. We just need a little bit more DPS, we need a little bit more healing, we need the tanks to be able to live for a little bit longer. And if everybody has just a tiny bit more gear, we'll get them no problems. Because like we've got the mechanics. And a couple of the other fights are harder mechanically than Cho'Gall is, and we got those fights. I need to line of sight this. Yeah, a lot of the bosses in Blackwing Descent are easier than the fights we did last night. Like, the council fight was pretty complicated. The Drake flight, when she flies over, lays the fire, that always gives people problems. We did a lot of fights that were, like, pretty complex. So, like, Blackwing Descent, we should be able to go in and kill at least a handful of bosses. Like, I don't know if we'll clear the whole thing in one night, but I have no doubt that we'll be able to go in and clear a handful of bosses. And that's all I really need. I don't have to do a full clear in one night. I just want to kill some raid bosses and have a good time. I'm not sure why we're pulling these, actually. Oh, the hunter did it. Okay. The hunter did it. Of course he did.
None may pass into the world's heart. Break yourselves upon my body. Feel the strength of the earth. Break yourselves upon my body. Feel the strength of the earth.
Our tank has stopped moving. He's stuck. Come on, buddy. Come on. You can do it. Come on, little tank. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come on. He's not moving. None of the typical inspiration is working. So, yeah. I'm not sure what's happening, honestly. We got a non-moving tank. We have the hunter said, please don't need that, LOL. It's mail. I don't know. I don't know why he said that. Agility stam hit in haste. Like, I don't I don't think anybody needs it. I don't know why he spoke. Now we think the tank must be DC'd. Oh man. I'll switch to tank. Like, yeah, like I'll go tank. Or let's just format it. We're not kicking the guy. I'm pulling anyway. We don't have to kick him. But I'm gonna pull stuff. Oh my god, he's back. Sorry, he says sorry. Like, if you're gonna say sorry after going AFK, why not just type BRB when you leave? Like, if you have to walk away from your group, just please type BRB. Type AFK. Type anything. Just type something when you have to disappear from the group. Like, you gotta type something out. Because if it were up to me, we'd have kicked him. It doesn't take much to type BRB. I'm not going to complete this quest unless we get more cultists coming in. We got 96 out of 101. Oh, maybe all these guys count. You got to move her out of the thing. You gotta move her out. You gotta move her. Oh god. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Witness the power bestowed upon me by Deathwing.
For some reason, these guys aren't counting. They're not counting towards my total. Why aren't they counting? Yeah, I need these guys to count for my quest. There we go. I don't want to have to do this again.
My death, countless more will fall. The burden is now yours to bear.
All right, quest complete. We did it. Alex, morning, man. Afternoon. How's it going? It's going slowly. Yeah, apparently, like, all I've been able to figure out about Therazane rep, everything I read says, do all the quests in Deepholm. Which would have been a nice thing to do while leveling the character, I guess. Ultimately, I kind of regret dungeon grinding this guy from level 83 up. Because I would like to have already done the quest in Deepholm. I would like to already have like friendly rep with Therazane. Hell, I would settle for having Therazane rep even listed on my reputations bar. So yeah, it's going slowly. Meanwhile, I have about 1 million other things in WoW that I'd like to do this week as well, so that's making it kind of tough. Yeah, they're way deeper in the zone. Yeah, like I'm not gonna make it there today, but I'll make slow progress at it over time. It might be something that I will get on and do in my downtime or something. Like I don't know how much I can stream it. I don't know if people are into it. Go to Deathwing's Fall in Deepholm. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be like, it's gonna be like a work in progress. You get Earthen Ring rep while you're in the zone. Oh, that's nice at least. I don't know if I need Earthen Ring rep, but... Oh yeah, nice, we're friendly with them now. That's actually really good. Okay, so that makes me feel less bad. It makes me feel less bad. Now I should find... Does the Earthen Ring have a vendor here, or is their vendor somewhere else? Because now that we're friendly, I would like to be wearing the tabard. For something that's actually useful. Are they going to make me go to a different zone to get the tabard?
Ah, potential customer.
Earthen Ring vendors in Vashj'ir. Oh man. Yeah, I don't even know if I've like stepped foot in Vashj'ir. I'm probably gonna have to do quests in Vashj'ir to open up the vendor, aren't I? I'll look up the location, see if we can find the guy. In a cave along the trench. Thank you, Google AI. Google AI says the Earthen Ring vendors are located in a cave along the trench. Okay. We just need to find the cave along the trench. And then we'll be good. Let's do a little bit more looking. Silvertide Hollow. Found at Silvertide Hollow in the Shimmering Expanse. Okay. One thing I do know is it's gonna be a long swim to get there, and I only have so much breath. So yeah, I don't think this is happening right now, because I'm gonna have to do at least the intro quest to get my sea legs. Maybe this is the only one I have to do. Because, like, I guess, like, I'd like to have the mount. I guess I can live without the mount, but I do kind of need to have the underwater breathing and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Just fly close, like go to the surface of the ocean and then get on my flying mount? Is that what you mean? Is that an option? I could swim all the way up to the top, get on my flying mount, and then do that. Interesting. I'm gonna turn this in really quick, and then maybe that'll let me swim a little bit faster at least. Okay, that's all I really need. Oh wait, no, that's not what I need. Yeah, I think I'm good now. Alright, let's go to the top then. I'm assuming that they're down here, right? This is, this says Earthen Ring. So this is where I'm going to head. Okay, we have reached the surface. That's, I kind of like, I never thought of this as having like a top. I don't know why. Yeah, it never really occurred to me to fly up here. Ooh. I need to find something to stand on. Because I can't mount from the top here. We have to hope that we can clip onto something. Because apparently you cannot mount on the top of the ocean. I thought we could. Maybe I'm thinking about retail. Let's see if we can like stand on this. Ooh, maybe up here? Not quite. Yeah, maybe we make it over here. Maybe we can do it from over there. Oh shit, I almost had it. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking. I don't think this is the right place. I don't know where they want me to go. I just picked a random place, but this is likely not the right place. It says the Earthen Ring. Like, that just means the dude is part of the Earthen Ring, I guess. It doesn't mean that the vendors are going to be here. They said Silvertide Hollow. This is Deep Mist Grotto. Yeah, this looks not good. Oh, the good news is, guys, the good news is because I haven't quested here, because I haven't done the quest, there's nobody here. Yeah, it gets better and better. Yeah, it seems like I might have to do some quest here for this to exist, for anything to exist. I don't know. Possibly this is not something I'm going to do right now. Yeah, I could use Leatrix to open up the map a bit. I could do that. Yeah, that's nowhere near where I'm at. That's like way back over here. That's gonna take a little bit of time to get to without a mount. So yeah, I think instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take a lunch break. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take a lunch break. I'm gonna eat some food. Thank you guys very much for being here. I'm gonna leave the stream going, but when I come back, I'm gonna be doing something completely different than this. So if you guys want to take off, I totally understand. I appreciate you guys being here. If you are taking off and you have enjoyed your time here so far, leaving a like definitely helps me out. It's one of the easiest things you can do to support the channel. And I appreciate those that do. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in the future. Let's say around like 2:35 my time. And then when I come back, I think I'll be doing some time walking in retail. I got a couple of characters that I want to get geared up in time walking. So I think I'm going to work on that this afternoon. That is the plan, and I will see you guys on the flip side. We are back. So my very first question is, how do I stop being a star bearer? Yeah, I don't need to be a star person all the time, do I? How do I stop being a star person? This is going to be the very first thing I have to figure out. I just don't know. I thought it was a glyph. I don't really even know like where glyphs are tracked or where they're applied in retail. And I could have swore I had a glyph that just affected Moonkin form, but apparently it just affects me permanently for some reason. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. But we need to figure it out. I cannot be a star person. I don't want to be a star bear. I just want to be a normal bear for a normal person. Who are my druid people? How does this work? This is not being a transparent star bear is not, it's not acceptable. And it has to change. It is a glyph, yeah. And the question is, like, where are glyphs? Like, it's a glyph. It was applied at some point in time. I have no idea how to unapply it. Let's see. Wow, Dragonflight, how to remove a glyph. Buy vanishing powder from a vendor. Right-click the vanishing powder in your inventory. Select the spell you want to remove the glyph from. I don't know what spell it's on. I thought it was only on Moonkin form. I had no idea that it made us a star everything else. So, vanishing powder is going to come from somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe I'm gonna jump onto my warlock instead. Maybe that's a possibility. Reagents. Maybe there are reagents somewhere in the chapel. It says you have no active glyphs to remove. All right, I look normal enough, right? I look normal enough in balance. So, like, you can clearly see this says you have no active glyphs to remove, so everything should be fine. I should be able to go to Guardian, I should be able to become a bear, and I shouldn't be transparent. Okay, we fixed it. We just had to change specs. For some unknown reason. That's what we had to do. Okay. A couple of things. I don't know how to play this class. That's thing number one. Thing number two, I've got no idea what any of my talent points do. That's thing number two. All right. We have Mangle. We have Iron Fur. Seems like more of like a defensive thing. Frenzied Regeneration seems like a defensive thing. Skull Bash is our charge. Berserker Rage reduces cooldowns. Great. A little cooldown. Okay. Let's put that there. Okay. Apparently I have two different charges. Okay. I don't know if that's like really necessary, but fine. Alright. Yeah, 15-second cooldown. They're both on a 15-second cooldown. Okay. That being done, I guess there's really nothing. I don't think I'm missing anything. Maybe I'm missing things. I have a couple of abilities. I don't seem to have a ton of abilities. So maybe I am missing stuff. I don't know. I feel like I have most things. Let's just go ahead and see what happens, shall we? Really surprised that I'm not getting an instant queue. Very, very surprised. So I guess this begs the question, where is the Timewalking vendor? Where is the Timewalking vendor? Like the person who sells the badge stuff. Where's that person at? They're on the Timeless Isle. Of course they are. Of course they are on the Timeless Isle. Why wouldn't they be on the Timeless Isle? It's obvious. Now we have to figure out how to get to the Timeless Isle. Is this retail now? It is retail now, yep. Yep. I wanted to spend some time doing time walking stuff because I wanted to try bear tank, and this is time walking week, so this is a limited time thing. Yeah, like I don't know how long the time walking goes, but it doesn't last forever, so I have to spend some time here doing this. This is not great. This is not great. And I can't fix it right now. Let's just do this instead. This is not remix. Nope, this is just Mista Pandaria, Time Walking, and Dragonflight because Blizzard doesn't believe in variety. They don't believe in variety. I don't know what's going on here. Why have I shifted out? That's really weird. Clearly this tanking thing is definitely gonna work out for me. Obviously. No, it's just this is what they did for time walking because they decided that why have variety in time walking when we can just do the same thing that everyone's doing in Remix already. Okay, that was not a proc that time. I don't know. Heals per second? No, I usually just track damage. Everything's messed up right now. Like I have to take time to fix all this stuff, and they're not gonna give me that time right here, so we can do DPS here. Yeah, overall. Do I not have like an on-demand interrupt? I think my original thought that like I'm not fast enough to tank. I think that still like makes sense. I'm not fast enough to tank this. 1 second, guys. Yeah, I just like, I don't have the attention span. I'm hardly ever focused enough. And yeah, like I don't think I have what it takes to like pay enough attention to move fast enough to be a decent tank. I think of all the other things that will also hold me back, I think that's going to hold me back the most. I'd have to like pay attention to the game with like, you know, to the exception of all other things. I'd have to like completely focus on only playing the game, not thinking, not talking, not reading, just like complete playing the game, like pushing forward. I don't know if I can do that. Isn't Death Jesters the guild Towley is in? I don't know what a Towley is, and I'm not sure. Is that some kind of like accessory? I don't know what that is. It sounds like something a waiter would hand me while I'm eating a very messy meal at a restaurant. They'd hand me a little towelly to wipe my face with. So like, I don't know what that is. This monk is a prime example of why tanks won't tank. You can't learn when you're chasing DPS all the time. Yeah, it just like... Right. I think some people could. I think if you're determined to be a tank, if that's what you want to do more than anything else, then you could probably get through it. You could probably focus a little bit more, like... There are people who can pick up a tank and do this better, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what to do for this game. Eventually there aren't going to be any people that want to tank, and there aren't going to be any people that want to heal. And then they're just like, everybody should just be a DPS class. Everybody should just have self heals. They should make encounters so that like you don't need a healer, you don't need a tank. You just need to like move out of ground effects and stuff. Like, because nobody's going to want to do it. And eventually the people that do it now, those people are not going to be around forever, and it is difficult for like new tanks, new healers to get into the game and get into the content. So, yeah. Eventually no one's going to want to do this stuff. Absolutely. Towley's another streamer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. No, I don't really follow other streamers, or I don't follow many other WoW people. Every once in a while I watch a Bellular vid, every once in a while I watch an Asmon clip, every once in a while I watch the weekly reset, and that's about it. I don't watch streamers like stream WoW. I don't have time. Leave instance group. Yeah, I think that ultimately, like, if I want to just like learn a class or something, my time's going to be better spent elsewhere. Don't need to heal or get aggro if the boss is dead. Yeah, exactly. If DPS just kills everything, you don't need to worry about it. No one needs to tank, no one needs to heal. Just go into the dungeon and kill things, and you'll be fine. All right, boop. And while that's going on, let's see. Whatever happened to like world quest? Remember when the map used to have a lot of world quest on it, and you'd like find upgrades and like on characters you haven't been on in a while, and you'd go get them. Like, okay, here's a couple. Like the world quest situation is like really weird these days. Yeah, this is probably an upgrade. Yeah, let's go after this. We'll go after some easy upgrades while we try to get into time running groups here. It says 7 minutes average wait time for a DPS, so we have some time. Warlock, this isn't real? It is real. I had a lot of fun leveling this Warlock. Okay, can someone explain to me why Fyrak still exists? Haven't we killed Fyrak at this point? Why is this still a thing? Why is it still a thing? What are we doing here? Free the Frozen. Okay. You guys don't look frozen. What do you want? Now, I remember having a lot of fun leveling this class up. I don't remember how to play it. I know that we want to spend on Chaos Bolt. I know that this is an AoE. I know that this is an AoE cooldown. I know this is an AoE. This is a cast to build up soul shards. This is like Immolate's maybe useless. I'm not sure. Okay, this is our big cooldown. We want to pop that as much as we can. Yeah, I remember having a lot of fun leveling this up, but I don't remember how to play. So, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. I'm not sure what lets us use channel demon fire. Why can't I use this? I'm not really sure what are the qualifications for this ability. It says it has a 24-second cooldown, it costs mana, it's a channeled ability. I don't seem to be able to use it. Yeah, I don't really understand what's going on with that. So that bears investigating. I remember being able to use this ability. It used to be a button I could click. So I don't know what happened with that. Oh, there we go. I did Soulfire, and for a brief second when I Soulfired, it lit up for like a split second and then it went away. You need to immolate mobs to tag them first. Oh, okay, that's weird. And so Soulfire immolates everything that it hits, like, or everything in its area? Let's see. Oh. Okay, so we tag them and then it's an AoE. Okay. Very nice. Thank you. What pet do I want to use when I'm in a dungeon? I'm assuming in a dungeon I don't want my Voidwalker out. I don't even know like what pets I have. I don't know what spec I am. I think I'm like a garbage spec that I made up myself. But maybe I need to look up like an actual spec. Well, I have the build here, but that's gonna have to wait. Let's go into the dungeon and see what we can do, and then we'll respec afterwards. I really wish they had left all the menus in this game alone, so that I can go into my menus, I could do what I wanted with the menus. I want this to be raid frames, and I don't see how to make it raid frames. Oh, there we go. I found it, guys. Yeah, that still looks like shit. Okay. Alright, moving on. I really want my UI to look the same on every single character that I log in. Like, it makes me do this, like, default character specific, like, I really want my game to look the exact same every time I log into any character. Apparently that is impossible to manifest. Alright, looks like we've already cleared several rooms. Perfect. I still don't know what pet I'm supposed to have out. I doubt this is the right pet. Summon Fell Hunt, maybe a Fell Hunter? Oh, that's not happening. Is a Fell Hunter a good pet? It's probably better than the Voidwalker, I guess. Details just isn't working at all. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh my god, the music is killing me. I gotta turn the music way down. Music is way too obnoxious. Let me know if this is better, because the music in here is really obnoxious. There we go. That should be better. The only thing I can really think about this so far is like... in a Mythic, I'm never gonna have time to cast any of these spells. I have all these really long buttons. And I don't know how I'm gonna ever press any of those buttons in like a Mythic run, like when I think about all the Mythic runs I've done. And like the amount of movement that's required, and like how often I'm on the go, like when am I gonna have time to cast this thing, like Soulfire? This is like a 9-second cast. I don't know. Chaos Bolt is like kind of long. Is that the run? I guess so. Yeah, like, am I ever gonna have time to push any of these buttons? When am I gonna have time? I'm always moving. I'm constantly on the move. Warlock is more fun on long fights. There really aren't a lot of those in Mythic. You know what I mean? Like there are probably some longer fights in like raids. In Mythics, there really aren't like longer fights. You know what I mean? I guess some of the boss fights were reasonably long. I don't know. See, like, this is the other thing. Like, in the past, I've been able to have my details look the same on every character. And nowadays, every time I log in, my details is like this. And I don't seem to be able to, like, have any control over how it shows up on different characters. It just seems to mimic this every single time I log in. This is how it sets it up. It would save me a lot of time and energy if it would just, like, leave it how I set it on every character that I used. Yeah, but apparently maybe that's not an option anymore. For a while it worked fine. No, it doesn't. Mike, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. What's better in Dragonflight? Is Fury better or is Arms better? Arms is top DPS. Oh man, why am I Fury? If Arms is viable, why am I Fury? Oh god, that sucks. Like, Arms seems okay, but like, yeah, I prefer... Fury seems okay, but I prefer to be Arms if I can. I just didn't think it was going to be viable. Oh dear god. That's a lot of fire. Yeah, historically I preferred Arms. But I looked up this build, I got this character spec'd as Fury, because I thought Fury was like the way to go. Cyberchild, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't change my stream title. I'll just change my stream title. It'll just say Dragonflight, the most ambivalent stream. There we go. That's fine. I have one talent that needs to be spent. Here we go. Strength of arms. Okay. What am I missing? I'm missing execute. Oh no, execute's here. This is a 45-second cooldown. That can move. This is a 40-second cooldown. That can stay. 1.5. No, let's take this off. 30-second cooldown. That could maybe go here. What else do I need? Maybe I need whirlwind. I need charge. Charge would be really good. Impending victory. I don't know if I need this. It's on a 25-second cooldown. Whirlwind. Should probably come out somewhere. Did he switch classes again? Are you losing your mind? You could be losing your mind. What I do has nothing to do with whether or not you're losing your mind. I really can't say. I'm not a doctor. I think that's good. I guess I don't need to delete it. There we go. Now we're good. Do I not have heroic strike at all? So yeah, there's no heroic strike. Increase your parry chance. Okay. Thunderclap. Thunderclap. Do I want to be thunderclapping? Yeah, probably. This spec seems to have like many more buttons that I have to hit. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Thunderclap spreads my rend, just like in Cataclysm? Oh, that's really cool. I like that. The game doesn't know how long it's going to be for a time walking run. This is the second day of time walking, and there aren't enough people doing time walking for it to even have a timer. That's pretty gross. Very gross. Very unfortunate. I've got no idea what this quest wants us to do. Clean up oozing decay corpses. Cleansed rotting treant corpses. Okay, I haven't come across any corpses yet. Okay, here's oozing decay. I need the loot. Yeah, I gotta get the loot. So now if only we could find tree ends, we'd be all set. They seem to only spawn 2 tree ants for this quest. We need 6. I don't know why the music got crazy. Not sure exactly what's happening. That's most of my Dragonflight experience is saying I'm not sure what's happening. This is really weird. I've never seen anything like this before. Like, am I not queued for the right content? Okay. I see what happened. I was gonna say, there's no way it takes 18 minutes to find a Timewalking group. 9 minutes, that's still a lot. See, this is what I hate about things like the Pandaria remix. Is that it splits, even the retail player base gets split up. So that, yeah, some people are playing Season 4, and some people are playing Pandaria Remix, instead of everybody being in one place playing the game together. Instead of waiting 4 minutes for a Timewalking dungeon, I have to wait 10 minutes. Kind of a bummer. And apparently, as far as loot goes, that's it. We got some loot in the Emerald Dream. So maybe I should make my way out that way. Apparently this character cannot go to the Emerald Dream. Well, that's cool. That's unexpected. Alright, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. But I think I'm out of time for today. Yeah, I had a hard stop like 15 minutes ago. As far as time walking and like gearing up any other characters, like maybe I won't bother. Maybe I will just focus on my Shadow Priest in retail, and maybe I will focus on my warrior in Cataclysm, and maybe that'll just be what I do. Maybe I'm good. Maybe I don't need any other characters. Maybe I need to focus here and getting Keystone Master and doing anything else I want to do to prepare the character for War Within, and then we can keep playing the warrior in raids, try to get it some DPS gear, and all that stuff. Thank you guys very much for being here and hanging out with me. I truly do appreciate your time. And until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.